if you're wondering why there's a huge vat of mayonnaise right next to me, it's because we're being sponsored by nobody at all. But in reality, we just got off filming a bunch of disgusting crap, which you'll hopefully click on too, because, you know, we're terribly desperate that way. But this is an intro to a video that actually harkens back to another video we did called Clowns on Clowns. Clowns Suck. So if you haven't seen that, go ahead and take a look, because it's depressing, but in a good way. But our original intended purpose for Clowns on Clowns was to make a video informing everybody about the situation with clowns in Mexico, because it's like a virus over there, way before it was anything in America. But we failed. In reality, we spent a whole day, maybe even a whole month, I don't know. We spent a long time trying to shoot that video, and all we got was, you know, we just basically ended up hating each other and wanted to claw each other's eyes out. But we did eventually go back to that footage, and after seeing the first take we did, we were like, hey, you know what? That's kind of funny, actually. We should just kept that. All except for one thing, that you could see my hope and desire to do it shrivel away as the video progresses. So were it not for me and having failed miserably at keeping my spirits up as I died inside, we probably would have used that take in the end. Or probably not, because we should have recognized that from the get-go. But either way, we thought it was worthy to post that video up. Here is the raw, unedited footage of the first take of the original intended purpose of Clowns on Clowns. And just to give you a note, we referred to pictures in the video, but we had to recover those pictures because we had dumped everything. We literally burned everything in a pyre once we were done with that shit. But we actually recovered some of the pictures, so some of them are in there, and some of them we talk about, and really you're going to end up more intrigued than anything, because they're weird pictures to begin with. But we didn't find some of them, so if some of the images are missing, we'll let you know in the prompt. But other than that, have fun, enjoy this raw take, where you'll see us do something. We'll try to do something and salvage it, but we ultimately fail. Have fun, enjoy. This has been Ahab. See you next time.
Yo.
Yeah.
Not gonna say this clown shit's gone too far, but we are currently clowns.
I wasn't gonna say anything, but since you mentioned it, yeah, clown.
Yeah, I've been trying to avoid it all day. Not going well.
But no, it's good that you mentioned that, though. It just so happens I was doing a little research, and I think I got a little something for you. In fact, no, I got a little something for you all. Because, as we promised, we know a little something about clowns. Apparently, yeah. We know a little something about clowns.
I mean, when you are a clown, you kind of know something about clowns.
Here's the thing. We grew up around the border. So, as a result of that, clowns have invaded our lives since, like, childbirth. Mm-hmm. Delivered by a clown.
That's true.
Mom's
a clown.
Mom's a clown.
Our father, not a clown, weirdly, got killed by a clown.
So, yeah, clowns, man. They're everywhere. And I think we owe it to the American people, our brethren, to warn them, to alert them about the clown situation. Because as horrible as the clown thing has gotten in America,
shit ain't shit.
It ain't got nothing on it.
Dude.
Yeah.
We got this!
Yeah. Mexico may be behind on a lot of stuff, but as far as clowns go, they're on fleek.
No, don't use that.
Good point. I have something for you, man. It's a surprise. Wrapped in grease paint.
God, I just saw the first one. I'm not going to say it reeks, but it does.
This is one of Mexico's most famous clowns.
The much fabled Nico Nico.
Nico Nico, man. Better known as the demon from the deeps of hell.
So I'm not going to say that this is actually a scarier clown than Pennywise.
Yeah, you know what? A lot of people criticize the Pennywise design, but I think if they would have just gone to Mexico, this guy works for like $2.
Dude, I hear he's in malls and people don't clap at his shit. That's great.
He gets sad though, bro.
That's what you get for being a lazy piece of shit and putting just a mask on.
I'm gonna say though, that mask
is terrifying.
It's like he's soulless
He really is.
And the eyes say.
You have to be soulless to present this dude to kids.
Yeah, and it's good you mentioned that because he is a kid's clown.
Kids clown.
I mean, generally clowns are for kids, right? I guess. This guy's around children.
Yeah, I mean, he's clearly killed a few.
That's what the camera's for filming the murders. But that ain't, I mean, that's horrifying as that is.
Pretty bad. Then we should hit the next one.
We got this going on here.
That's pretty bad, man. That is the Justice League / Avengers meetup we've always wanted. Except now there's a clown.
Plus clown. Because in Mexico, you can't have any crossover without a clown.
That's true. Look, dude, if Marvel and DC ever want to do a crossover, they just need to bring in a clown and everything will go smoothly.
I mean, clearly...
dude, you know how Marvel can't get the rights for X-Men? Just bring in the clown and Fox will give it to them. Clown
is like a clown. Like the entity clown. Like it's like a demon spirit clown. No, but I think you're right. Because as far as clowns go, they're like a pastiche of different things. So, I mean...
Especially shit.
Fuck it. Just throw a clown in. Hey, we can't use this character, clown.
I gotta say, though, this is probably Marvel's best movie. Next.
I don't know, dude. The Hot Topic pants.
That's pretty awesome.
This here...
Oh, right. Yeah, I know this dude.
Look.
You have history with this dude.
Yeah. I mean, I can't really knock the guy. Because as far as Mexican
clowns go, he's all right, I guess.
He's all right. He's got a little tube.
Pretty funny.
Yeah. And I'm just going to point out that this guy has prestige in Mexico. If, like, somebody of note, like, let's say Obama were to go to Mexico.
He would meet with this guy.
Yeah, and grant an interview. No joke, this guy would interview him. Not like it'd be, like, dead serious for Obama, but, like, he'd be, like, saying dick jokes.
This is actually pretty good in that sense. That being said... If Trump ever goes over, I think he'll be the bigger clown in the room.
Oh, that's a safe bet.
So
I'm just gonna point out that again on that whole Mexico. I mean, he's like the top most interviewer apparently.
Yeah.
One of my favorite bands, Rammstein from Germany, went to Mexico. Guess who interviewed them?
Clown.
This guy.
What's his name? Broso. Broso's pretty great.
So I'm gonna go ahead and give him a pass.
Broso gets 2 clown shoes up.
He interviewed Britney Spears when she went to Mexico.
This guy, on the other hand, sorry, I saw the next guy.
Yeah, this is like retard Ronald McDonald, and apparently one of the most famous TV hosts in Mexico.
I kind of want to punch him, but I think that's just because he's a clown. I kind of want to punch all clowns. I'm looking at you right now, and the overwhelming urge to uppercut you into the moon is...
That's why I'm avoiding any eye contact.
Yeah, I think... Whew.
It's kind of harsh.
I mean, there's not much to say about this guy, though. He's a piece of shit.
Ronald meets the Hamburglar. Boom.
Oh! Dude, cross-promotion.
Yeah.
The clown brought it all together.
Yeah, I'm just going to get away from this thing.
Yes, please.
Here we go.
Well, these 2 dudes are...
These guys. Whew. We got like Gallagher and some douche.
That dude does look like Gallagher, man. That's what he's doing right now. That and apparently being insane.
Well, he's funnier as this because it makes more sense with his insanity.
Oh!
This is terrible.
Look how Gallagher's in.
Yeah. Again, the urge to punch you
that's pretty
bad. Overwhelming.
I mean, I'm not going to say I want to punch myself at all times. But, next.
Huh?
Oh, man! Speaking of punching.
Bob Hoskins.
That is Bob Hoskins.
Meets clown.
He didn't die. He just went to Mexico. I also like the hair that is clearly... Oh, man. That is clearly not his.
I'm not going to say this looks like my aunt. It might just be her.
And to be fair, we are clowns. Our family is all clowns.
Yeah.
So...
Here we go.
These guys used to have a show on Mexico that I would watch, and it sucked.
It was like a variety show, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was like a circus type thing where they would be funny. Needless to say, they were not.
I've seen. Oh god, I want to say I've seen that show, but there's so many of these clown-oriented variety shows. They just happen to be one of the most famous.
There's like 85 per channel.
Yeah.
Next.
I like the emo haircuts, by the way.
That's pretty awesome. That's something that came later, I remember they didn't used to have those hairs. They used to be more traditional clown hairs. And then they got
clown hairs?
Then they, shut up. Then they got these clown hairs when the whole like emo scene came into play. And when I was just like, dude, this is cringy.
Terrible.
That's when they lost me. That's right. I was a loyal fan of these guys. No, I wasn't. Continue.
Huh?
Oh, this guy's just 100.
Oh man, I can't remember his name, but he sucks. That's all I remember.
I think that's all that matters.
And
speaking of suck,
look, these aren't anybody of note.
Who are they?
They're nobody famous, but it's imperative to point out, I'm sorry, that this is like a common thing in Mexico. Clown, like festivals, and I wouldn't say conventions because they're not at the convention level yet.
There is no conventions implies that they're barred to one area,
and there's organization.
These guys are all over, man.
It's just kind of like an orgy of clowns.
It's true.
Only without the sex, which somehow is worse.
Yeah.
They're just cavorting.
Walking around, being normal.
Yeah, doing this. What is it? Who stops in front of a camera and goes...
Yeah, man, look at this smiles, too. Going down, clowns are so common. You go down to the movies, clowns.
I don't want to know what that thing behind them is. This is like a jalapeno woman.
I mean, in that sense, it's kind of cool. Randomness.
No, it is, but then it's terrifying.
It's not. Okay, let's just say you go down to this place and there's a bunch of randomness. There's a jalapeno lady. There's like what appears to be some kind of tuxedoed man in the background. And you're like, oh, this is pretty cool. Then you turn around and you see a clown. Instantly, buzzkill.
Well, look. I'm not going to say that in that description of this picture you avoided this. It may have been the white Power Ranger.
Is that what that is?
No, it's a humongous fucking clown.
Oh,
huge, in fact. He's like 2 feet higher than the jalapeno woman.
Dude, I thought that's the tuxedo man I was referring. I did not know he was.
I thought that guy back there was.
Okay, well, that sucks.
That's the biggest clown I've seen in my life.
That's a horribly large clown. This guy just. This guy's edgy. You can tell.
Cool.
I like the soul patch. That's pretty cool.
Oh God, is that what that is?
I don't know.
I like the vanilla ice pose. Yeah, the forced smile says, "I'm gonna eat you later."
So I'm not gonna say that if you're a clown, you have to have the smile down, but this guy clearly doesn't have that.
He depended on his own smile,
and he's
which is,
dude. Even I have a fake ass smile. Sure, it just looks like girth given my own. That made no sense, but it makes more sense than this guy. Next,
I'm gonna go ahead and say the wall behind him sucks.
The wall behind him's cooler than him. Huh? This guy's kind of, I respect it. He put no effort into the clown thing. That's pretty.
I'm not gonna say that Patton Oswalt went to Mexico,
became like 12 years earlier,
world's lamest clown.
12 years older, I mean.
Oh,
this is like old Patton Oswalt with less effort put in.
That's terrible.
That's pretty good. It's my favorite one so far, though. Oh man, this guy killed himself after this.
He ripped off the clown look from what's his face, Emmett. I think it was Emmett Kelly.
Yeah, he did, big time.
But the reason I picked this picture in particular is, one, he's clearly going to commit suicide right after this.
He really is, man.
And two, the Chiron right here thought it wise to point out that okay, his name is Chirin. Okay, cool. But then it says payaso,
as if it needed clarifying,
which means clown.
I didn't know. I was like, I saw this and I was like, oh, cool, a doctor. And then the thing came up and it said payaso. I was like, oh, it's a clown. Sucks.
Yeah, I don't know.
Just next. That's horrible. Why is this guy hanging out with Juan Gabriel as a priest?
Yeah, because you can't. I'm telling you, you can't go anywhere without there being a clown. So we have a formal or even informal religious event.
Look at him. He knows this sucks. He's like, I'm next to this piece of shit.
And you're not even talking about the priest, the clown.
That's true. They both hate each other. I will say though, that priest looks like Juan Gabriel.
That priest is banging some bling. And
so this
just
guy,
in case you're wondering if Grey Wolf was a true account of what happened to Hitler after the war, no, not Argentina, Mexico.
Yeah.
Next.
Well, this guy's rocking the freaking bob. Should call Corey Feldman.
That's not even a bob. That's like
shit.
Three Musketeers.
This is like, you know those girls?
Renaissance fair.
From like the 60s that would wear... It's like a 60s girl. This is what this is.
That's a man, baby.
Yeah, it really is.
And I'd just like to point out that I can park my car now in between his teeth.
Pretty great. And
I think maybe this is Jose Feliciano.
I like how this guy looks like he's from the 70s, but clearly this picture was taken today. He's actually next door.
That shirt is like a serious shirt. It's not even a clown shirt.
Well, I mean, to be fair. To be fair, he picked the shirt wisely. So what do we learn here?
Clowns suck.
I mean, we didn't need this whole video to come to that conclusion, though.
Yeah, you're right. It sucks. Yeah. It was terrible!
You're gonna say nothing, dude.
The whole thing was fucking horrid.
I'm not gonna go ahead and say that this topic clearly is not working at all. But a video about how little this works would probably be funnier at this point.
Clowns suck. Heinous.
Yo!
Yeah.
Apparently clowns are sweeping the nation.
Fuck. All I imagined was clowns pushing brooms. How the hell is this clown mania even taken off?
I don't know. Not the guys. It's the subject. Clowns suck.
Clowns suck.
This video sucks.
Clown.
I'm not gonna go ahead and say I wanted to freaking punch you into a volcano this entire time, but it is really hard to look at you right now. And I'm looking at the screen, seeing myself, want to punch myself. I can see my nose and I want to kill it.
You know, you could just remove it. But then to do that, no, see, now you've made it worse.
I have made it worse. There's no winning. I look like Gacy.
Look.
Except instead of kid corpses, it's my freaking happiness under those floorboards.
Yeah,
nothing. There's nothing to work with. Freaking sucks. Stinks like shit.
You're basically John Wayne Gacy.
I freaking am, dude. I didn't even notice. I start off as Ronald McDonald, but then as my life was sucked by this video process, it turned to Gacy.
So now I've just realized that I've stuck my fingers in jelly pumpkin innards.
Ooh.
And
Dude,
my
there was
hand is going to stink.
Spawning from that earlier. I'm not going to say I literally reduced 50 years from my already short life. My face is burning.
So anyway.
On the plus side, though, now that we've seen the depths of how unfunny we can be, there's no way we can go but up.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll
mess it up.
Oh yeah, badass! Alright. So apparently, Clown Mania is sweeping the nation.
Yeah, I heard.